Alright, so I haven't been doing very many commentaries for most of my battles because I've been doing a lot. I've been using this hyper offense team a lot, so I haven't been doing very many commentaries over it because the games are so quick, so fast paced that I don't know. It would probably be interesting to do the commentaries with it just because the few predictions I do make are usually really good predictions, and really ballsy predictions, and kind of have like as a hyper offense team, you kind of want to be making those predictions. Um, but because they're so fast paced, I like to put like two or three battles in the same video just because they're so fast paced that they're really short, but they're really I find them really fun to watch. I've always liked watching hyper offense battles. If anyone doesn't, give me a heads up, and I won't upload this team anymore. It's a really bitchy team anyway. Like honestly, like what the hell switches into is a friggin' Zangoose anyway. But it's a really bitchy team, but it's such a fun team to use. And from what my experience, it's fun to watch. But basically, I'll just do a really quick team analysis. I'll have at the bottom what time you should skip to if you don't want to listen to it, but I kind of want to go over it really quickly. Archeops sets up the rocks, stops rocks from getting set up, and hopefully endeavors something to 1 HP so that I can get a Toxic Orb off on one of my guts toxic boost Pokemon. Just because they're at 1 HP, so they're gonna die. Um, Lantern and Camerupt are my semi-defensive core, and that might seem weird as a hyper offense, but they're not really defensive. It's just they're both max special attack modest. Lantern's just there for momentum. Switch into anything that I can't kill. Volt switch, activate orbs, go into something, and start sweeping. Camerupt is kind of wanted something kind of bulky. I kind of wanted an electric immunity. Um, that was before I got Lantern. But it's really good. It's really slow, but it's so powerful that I find it fits well enough on my hyper offense team, even though it's so slow. Just because it's so powerful and it's bulky enough that it can take a good amount of hits. So if I need to, I can switch into it. Or if there's something that I can't outspeed, that's really powerful, I can come in with this Mega Evolve and kill it, and they won't be able to kill me. Um, Vivillon and Swellow are just what I'm trying to sweep with. They're both really, really bullshit. And whenever I see them, I get angry because I really hate battling Vivillon, as you probably know in the past, because it's just so stupid. Like you can't even do anything to this unless you're using my set that I put up a little while ago. That set hard counters this set, but still, other than that, like you just win with that. Swellow, really powerful, not as powerful as something like Zangoose or Camerupt, but it's fast. So hopefully it's meant to sweep once you weaken the team with everything else. It's really good. It is really powerful, but it's the pretty much the fastest thing I have. Um, has prayer. Both of my sweepers have ways to deal with priority. Swallow has priority of its own, and Vivillon has Focus Sash, if need be. Zangoose is here just as a wall breaker. Any really physically defensive or especially defensive thing that's going to try to wall anything is just going to get wrecked by Zangoose. Most walls get 2-hit KO'd by Zangoose after the Toxic Orb. Like, Rhydon is the only really thing that I can think of that can take hits from Zangoose, but the combination of knockoff and close combat usually kills. If not, it'll leave them around like 10%. So you can just come in with any of your sweepers and win from there. Um, but yeah, this is a team. It's really bitchy. It's really annoying to have to face, but it's so fun to use. Hyper Offense is such a fun playstyle. Um, just because like of how you have to play. It's so fast paced, and the few predictions you do have to make, if you don't make them, you can lose the game because this is all about momentum. Once you lose momentum, you've lost the game. Again, why we have the U-turn and the volt switch on these things. Because a lot of times, if you lose momentum, you have to let something die because you can't switch in very easily to things. Hyper Offense is really good to work around immunities because resists aren't the best. Like if I switch in Swellow on I don't know, and what's a good example of like a really powerful grass type that If Swallow switches in on like a Sludge Bomb from a Vileplume, predicting a Grass move, or even if it switches in from on a Grass move, it's going to take a lot, even though it's resisted. So it's better to work around immunities than actual resists. So the double Ghost immunity is nice because I don't have anything weak to it, but it basically means I can't spam Shadow Ball. The electric immunities are nice, especially when I have 3 weaknesses, but Archeops doesn't count. Come on. I don't have a fighting resist other than Vivillon. I don't have a fighting switch in, sorry. So that's whatever. But I do have 2 Earthquake weaknesses to bait out the Earthquake to give me free switches into Swallow and Vivillon. And if they're locked into that, I can basically win from there. And again, immunities for switches are really nice for these guys because they get their orbs off. And the less damage, the better, because they don't have their life's on a timer anyway. But it's a really fun team. If you guys are sick of this team, let me know and I'll stop using it. But here are the battles. They're actually pretty high ranked battles these times, and I think they're all really good battles. So that's why I'm giving a bit of an intro, and that's why I think I'm putting 3 in the same video, maybe just 2, but I think they were all really good battles, and they were all pretty decently high on the ladder. Not like insanely high on the ladder, but like they were against good players. Let me put it that way. Let me know what you guys think.
Now I'll show you. You're too slow. Come on, step it up. Too easy. Piece of cake. You're too slow. 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 Too easy. Piece of cake. Moving at speed of sound, quickest hedgehog around. Got ourselves a situation, stuck in a new location without any explanation. No time for relaxation. Don't wait, don't think, just go, 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 go.